Hey guys, so for this semester, I welcome you once again, and I will be your P teacher since I was holding you last semester. I still hope that we'd have a good semester together for this year. Ano. So our topic for the second semester is all about recreational activities. Now, I will be discussing already. So once we get back in school and we meet together face to face, we will only be doing the activities application so that we'd have a better and smooth transition together as a class. Okay? So here are my objectives for today. Number one, enumerate and discuss the recreational activities and their types. Number two, understand and explain the values and benefits that an individual gets from recreational activities. And of course, number three, appreciate recreational activities through active participation in the tasks that we are going to have together as a class. So, again, these are just some of the house rules that I will be giving you also. Always remember that whenever you are going to absent yourself, even just for one meeting, you are going to be considered as dropped. Please wear your proper PE attire and uniform so that we will not have any problems when it comes to um, your attendance para hindi na tayo nahihirapan na sinisita ko kayo from time to time. So again, may I just remind you on your uniform, your gray colored t-shirt that is provided or that is bought at UB. Of course, your jogging pants and your rubber shoes. Right? So, and other than that, of course, lagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, respect lang natin ang isa't isa. Again, this is a shared responsibility of you and I. So, might as well we could be able to respect each other para mas maging madali ang buhay nating lahat. Okay? So, again, here are my objectives for this discussion. So, let's jump back on to our topics for this day. So basically, there is a big question on what is recreation. So recreation is a way for a person to be able to relax, refresh, and recreate yan during his or her free time. So again, recreation is a way of a person for him to be able to relax, refresh during his or her free time. Because again, there are a lot of things that we can do as an individual, but in the right place and in the right moment and in the right time, of course. So now, there are different motor skills that are being improved when it comes to joining or participating into um, recreational activities. One skill is, of course, your gross motor skills. This is the capability of the body to be able to do large body movements such as running, jumping, and throwing. And other than this motor skill, we also have your fine motor skill. So fine motor skills includes creating art, playing the card games, but playing board games, and so forth and so forth. So what does these movements include? So this includes small movements. Again, there are two motor skills that are being improved when you are joining recreational activity. One is your gross motor skill, and this includes your large body movements. Number two is, of course, your fine motor skill, which includes your small movements. Okay? Then next, what are the different types of recreational activities? So we will dig into this so that when you're going to have your quiz, you know what you're going to answer. So of course we have here your active recreation. When it says active recreation, this is not just excluding sports, but this involves activities that your body is able to do. Say for example, hiking, wall climbing, running, cycling, and the like. These are active recreation. Again, active recreation are activities that involves your body to be able to move actively as a person. Next, of course, number two, passive recreation. Walang masamang recreational activities, ladies and gentlemen, ha? For as long as we do it in the right amount. So, number two, passive recreation, this includes, of course, sleeping. Yan. Our body needs rest. Kailangan natin ito. Other than that, watching is also a passive recreational activity kasi nga, ano, paano natin define ulit si recreational activities? It is all about a person being able to relax and refresh and recreate during his or her free time. And of course, reading, painting, and a whole lot more. So when it comes to passive, for as long as it is quite sedentary in nature, what are you just using? You're just using your hands and your eyes in this activity. Eh di, yun ang mismong passive recreation. Kasi kanina, di ba sa active, kailangan niya, your body is being able to move um, actively when it comes to doing these activities. But for passive, hindi naman. Next, of course, indoor recreation. Indoor recreation for as long as you are inside room, you're inside a gymnasium, that is considered as indoor recreational activities such as watering the plants, of course, bowling, table tennis, yoga, and so on and so forth. Okay? Again, what are we basing when it comes to the type of recreational activity? What is the nature of the activity? And of course, what is the setting? So remember that when you are trying to determine again the type of recreational activities, you are or you need to consider rather the setting and of course the nature of the activity. Okay, next, yan, we also have your outdoor recreation, things that you do outdoor. Of course, yan, fishing, mountain climbing, hiking, and the like. Okay? And then, of course, physical recreation for as long as you are exerting more effort than usual and you are competing with another team, individual, or person, this means you are doing physical recreation. Okay? Six, mental recreation. Of course, this involves now solving puzzles, playing the chess, Scrabble, and so on. Right? And then other than that, ito, social recreation. Social nga, meaning you're able to socialize with other people, going to amusement parks, going to parties, celebrating birthdays. These are considered as social recreation. And of course, lastly, your arts and crafts. Yan. So again, let's just have a quick review of the different recreational activities and their types. Again, how do we determine this one? How do we know the type of the recreational activity? We take a look at into the setting, and at the same time we take a look at the nature of the activity. So here are the 8 types of recreational activities. One is active, 2 passive, 3 indoor, 4 outdoor, 5 physical, 6 mental, 7 social, 8 arts and crafts. So those are your types of recreational activities. Now, what I find more important is what are the different values and benefits derived from recreation. So I got this one from different researches that exists in the year 2023, and I believe I also got references from 2021 and 2022. So these are already updated um, benefits no on why do we really do recreational activities, because we believe you are a different individual outside of the school. You are not just a student, you are a child, of course, you are a brother or a sister, so you have different responsibilities, and most of the time you mingle with other people because we are social beings. Okay, so when we mingle, we do such activities for us to be able to communicate and so on. So let us now move into the different values and benefits derived from recreation. Of course, first and foremost, ito ang pinakagusto natin because the most effective way on how you could be able to become healthy is when you are joining into active recreational activities. Okay? There are different um, benefits from passive and so on. But again, if you would want to fulfill a healthy and good body, of course, join into active recreation. So now here are the different benefits. Number one is physical health benefits. Of course, physical health, kasi nga gumagalaw nga ang katawan natin. We are trying to involve the different motor skills that we have already learned. Now, according to Newport News 2024, regular participation in recreational activities, particularly, o yan na, meron na tayong word na particular, those involving physical exertion contribute significantly to personal health and well-being. Recreation helps people live longer, and it reduces the risk of coronary heart disease and stroke, and combats osteoporosis and diabetes. And it aids in preventing certain types of cancers. So, it doesn't just focus on you being healthy, but of course, it also battles out non-communicable non-communicable diseases. So, again, yeah, it is a means for us to be able to live longer. And other than that, moreover, it also plays a crucial role in maintaining physical fitness, reducing obesity, and improving overall all body performance. So I believe marami tayong nag-gain siguro nung vacation natin. Lalo na't masasarap ang handa natin nung Christmas, New Year, and the like. So might as well we go back, we reset and we rediscover what our bodies can do. Okay, so it's good and it's best for us to join again physical activities that are active so that we would be able to enjoy these physical health benefits. Excuse me. And of course, we also have your mental health and cognitive benefits. And so ang galing very holistic talaga. That's why I do love and I am into recreational activities, of course, since it also helps me in different ways. So you can see here that I got this from a research, the relationship between leisure activities and mental health, the impact of resilience and COVID-19. So, ayan, sabi ng research, according to Takiguchi et al. And Company, 2022, recreation has profound effects on mental health. Wow. And cognitive function. Studies have shown that leisure activities can immediately improve subjective well-being by eliciting positive emotions, which leads to effective stress coping mechanisms or stress coping strategies in the long term. Other than that, participation in recreational activities has been linked to reduced depression, anxiety, and stress levels. And of course, furthermore, it also enhances cognitive stimulation, creativity, and relaxation, especially when performed in a natural setting. So again, we were able to discuss the different types of recreational activities. And of course, we are not just enclosed in activities that we can do inside of a gymnasium, inside of a room, but we can also enjoy recreational activities that we can do with nature, such as walking, running, hiking, and the like. So let me just reiterate on this that recreation can immediately improve subjective well-being by eliciting positive emotions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to choose a recreational activity that best suits you as an individual, please find a recreational activity that you find yourself happy, always having fun, and so on. Because if you choose a recreational activity that you are not having fun with, the tendency is you're going to stop. But if you are enjoying the activity that you have chosen and you are consistent about it, of course, there are a lot of ways on how you will be able to elicit not only positive emotions, but of course, on how you will be able to battle out stress, depression, anxiety, and so on. Kasi sabi niya nga dyan, 'di ba? Participating again in recreational activities reduces depression, anxiety, and stress levels. So you can just imagine how or the beauty of enjoying recreational activities Kasi you just choose an activity that best suits you. Pag nag-enjoy ka dyan, masaya ka dyan. Of course, will be a lot of positive things that will be able to happen to you. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, last year or last year when I wasn't really okay, I really focused on how I can be more healthy as a person. Ayan, ngayon yung semester na 'to, tumawa na naman ako kasi napasarap nga tayo ng kain. But of course, sabi ko nga sa inyo, we can reassess ourselves so we know better on how we can be able to improve and help ourselves. Ayan. So, ano na ang hormone na na-excrete when you are joining into physical activities? Naituro ko na ito sa inyo. So, um, these hormones really battles out um, sadness. Of course, it triggers you to be more happy dahil nga pagod ka na sa activity na ginawa mo, the lesser that you think about the problems that you already have. This is not merely just an escape, but this is also your coping mechanism. So it's best for you to be able to confront whatever negative emotions that you have. But of course, being able to have this such of comfort na immediate, kasi mahirap mag-confront ng emotions ko rin. Pero itong mga immediate solutions na to, that are, or that we also find healthy, of course, is a really big help. Yan. And then next, other than physical, mental and cognitive, we also have your social and emotional benefits. Ito, I really find this very important. So later, of course, I will be giving you also my sharing for this benefits. So social and emotional benefits includes and says that recreation fosters social connection and emotional well-being. It provides opportunities for social interaction. It helps build self-esteem and positive self-image. And of course, it enhances overall life satisfaction. Other than that, for children and young people, recreational activities contribute to the development of social skills, emotional well-being, and improved self-esteem. And lastly, of course, recreation also plays a role in creating social cohesion and increased productivity within communities. So, let us go back. Sabi niya dito, recreation fosters social connection and it provides opportunities and for social interaction. It helps build self-esteem and positive self-image and it enhances overall life satisfaction. So most of the time, guys, when you already move out of um, the school, when you are already alone, also you also think of a way on how people will be able to accept you as a person, just like us, because we are just but social beings and we really need to be able to communicate with other people. So, recreational activity is best. Other than that, sabi niya nga dyan, it provides opportunities. Um, Recreational activities had provided me a lot of opportunities, not only in me being successful as an individual, but of course, being able to excel in the things that I love. So, let me give you a sharing. And sabi ko nga sa inyo, I have been playing for as young as I was 6 years old. I started to play, but when it comes to a professional setup, or in a more formal setup, of course, I was discovered during my first year high school until the time that I graduated from college. So, what opportunities did I enjoy? I was able to enjoy 100% scholarship discount. This also comes with incentives at the University of Baguio. Mind you, there were also ways on how I was able to build connections. Now that I am working, I am happily being able to communicate to different offices because of these opportunities that I had. So it is always a good way for you to be able to communicate with others if you have a certain balance, I did not just focus on being able to play basketball, but of course, as I grew older, I knew that I was not going to excel in basketball in a different league kasi tapos na ako dun eh. Tapos, yun na yung panahon ko. Okay na ako. I am fully satisfied. What I would want now is to inspire you, the youth and the children of the world as I teach. Okay? So, after that nga, after the graduation, yun, luckily, I was hired to the school that I studied into, UB din. So, I am now enjoying my fifth year of teaching, close into 6 years na, coming this August. So, you can just see, yung dati na nag-aaral lang ako, ngayon, siya na yung bread and butter ko. And it helped me a lot in being able to, of course, socialize with others, yung pagiging positive ko as a person, and how I can be able to motivate my students. And dito ko rin siya nakita. Dito ko rin siya nabuo. Ano? So, other than that, sabi niya nga dito, social cohesion. What does social cohesion mean? This is an understanding of a community wherein they have or they had an agreement on different differences, on which which events do they work best into, and other than that, it will really increase your productivity. Dahil nga sa connection na meron ka, it's not gonna be hard for you to ask for help. Okay? There are a lot of things that we cannot do alone. Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, we are just but social beings. So, yan. Malay ninyo, later on, may nakakalaro kayo sa chess or other games. Sabihin pa natin, kahit online, may nakakalaro ka. Malay natin, they are gonna be the ones that are going to help you in the future. And, of course, di natin alam, magiging maganda pala yun as an impact in our life. Okay? So, of course, hindi lang naman dahil sa nananalo ka, you have to always remain humble kasi dun ka mas makakabuild ng connection. Okay? If you are already communicating with them through recreational activity, it's always best to keep a humble heart and an open mind so that you'd be able to accept information and process them all throughout, and then you'd be able to go a long way, no? And of course, meron din tayo dito na environmental awareness and stewardship. Kasi nga, hindi lang naman tayo enclosed again sa indoor recreational activities. We also do outdoors, ano? So, engagement in outdoor recreational activities often leads to increased environmental awareness, yan, and stewardship. So, it can promote appreciation for natural resources and encourage conservation efforts. I have known a lot of people who have been hiking and the like. So they always promote cleanliness in the environment kasi it's always nice for us to be able to breathe in a clean air, no? Lalo na the world is not becoming small or the population is not becoming small but increasing. So might as well we prepare not only for our future life but for the lives of the people that are behind us. Okay, para naman ma-enjoy din nila yung mga na-enjoy na din natin. Gaya nga ng sabi ng friend ko na mahilig mag-bike. Okay. So, ito kasi yung mga extremes na meron silang exhibitions and so on sa mga open trails. Sabi niya, iba talaga if you are with the people you are common about. So, common nga nila yung pagbabike. Ano. So, sabi nila, why not we start building a community wherein hindi lang tayo nagbabike but also helping the nature so that we can enjoy these activities further. So you can just imagine na if they do not have a mountain to use for their activity, of course, saan na sila? Sa kalsada na lang. Eh, hindi daw masyadong enjoy kapag patag, kapag ahon, sulong, ganun. Iba pa rin talaga yung may challenges with the help of the different trails that they are trying to enjoy. So, ayan, environmental. And then, of course, it improves the quality of life and life satisfaction. Sabi niya nga dyan, recreation benefits can contribute significantly to people's quality of life and it enhances overall life satisfaction. Communities that participate in sport and recreation develop strong social bonds and generally safer, and their residents tend to be healthier and happier. Kasi nga, kagaya na lang nung mga fights ni Manny Pacquiao, or the different Olympic events na merong Filipinos, you can just imagine that a busy community could stop for them to be able to support somebody that they could be proud of. It is a way for us also. Sabi nga nila, according to research, that there are lesser violence during the fights of Manny Pacquiao. Kasi bakit? We are enjoying, ano bang type of recreational activity ang panonood that is considered as passive recreation. And we are somehow at peace. Correct. So it also helps strong social bonds because you are really proud of the achievement of our Filipino boxer, and it creates a good and healthy community. So, might as well, baka hindi lang sa boxing tayo mag-enjoy ng panonood. Of course, other events also, or even just a simple Sunday morning enjoyed walking with a family is a different way on how you could have safety, on how you could be able to bond, even in the silence, na magkasama nga lang kayo ng relatives ninyo. Kahit wala kayong masyadong ginagawa, kahit nag-phone kayo, but the essence of being together really hits different, especially when you are struggling and the like. No? So that's why I really do love the opportunity of being able to enjoy different recreational activities. Okay? So, for us to summarize yan, balikan lang natin ang different types of recreational activities and the values derived later on. So, again, recreational activities are the things that you could do for you to be able to relax and recreate and enjoy and refresh. And this is done during your free time. Yan, here are the different types: active recreation, passive recreation, indoor recreation, outdoor recreation, physical recreation, mental recreation, social recreation, and arts and crafts. The values that are um, and benefits that are being derived are, of course, physical health benefits. Other than physical health benefits, we have your mental health and cognitive benefits. We also have your social and emotional benefits. We have your environmental awareness and stewardship. And of course, quality of life and life satisfaction. Right? So I hope, again, my dear students, choose a recreational activity that suits you best as a person. It is up to you if you're going to continue this and be able to enjoy it. It is also up to you to be able to motivate and share this with others so that we could have a healthier and a more positive environment through these types of activities. So, again, that is the end of my discussion. Thank you so much for listening up to this point. Have a great day, everyone.